Every time a manager has been under pressure in Nigeria, they've always delivered. Keshi, Westerhoff, Joe Bonfrey. When they're under a lot of pressure, they deliver. I personally think he shouldn't be sacked until after the AFCON if he doesn't deliver.
Yeah.
And I'm very straight on it. For me, as much as I like what he's been saying, I think if he doesn't deliver, then let him go.
This is Sports Zone on Lagos Talks 91.3.
The story that kind of worries me the more, I'm not necessarily his biggest fan, but it's a bit worrisome if our coach is already feeling
threatened.
That's the word, feeling threatened. Yes, that worries me. That's a recipe for considering in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
We're whatchamacallit, we're
resuming the qualifications.
Yes, so that's where it worries me.
No, it doesn't. I think
it doesn't worry you.
It doesn't worry me. No.
If anything, this is when you need stability.
Yeah,
let them put pressure on him. It's good.
Well,
pressure is good. Of course, he is under pressure, but he also needs security.
So I think about this. Every time a manager has been under pressure in Nigeria, they've always delivered. Keshi, Westerhoff, Joe Bonfrey. When they're under a lot of pressure, they deliver. Right? I'm not saying it's right. Our psychology is totally wrong, but it has produced results. So put him under pressure, it's fine. Because those games in September and October are very important to us. I personally think he shouldn't be sacked until after the AFCON if he doesn't deliver.
Yeah.
And I'm very straight on it. For me, as much as I like what he's been saying, I think if he doesn't deliver, then let him go. Because the major task is qualify for the World Cup, take us to AFCON. And AFCON, you can't go to AFCON and not come back with minimum semi-final. Minimum, minimum, because Passero got us to a final with the same squad, and this squad has grown 2 more years, right? So it means osimhen is now at his peak. Lukman is at his peak.
Iwobi is better.
Iwobi is a lot better than he was. A few players have moved out, but
much more experience.
Ola is a lot more competent.
Yeah, simple. These players they've played together for about 2 years. So what is your excuse?
But as usual, you kind of hit the median way, as it were, because there must responsibility I think in a way I like what the NFF has done, if they're doing anything at all. Our outing at Chan was disastrous. It was a disaster. That's the truth.
Was that his primary responsibility?
I don't care.
I don't care,
Tolu. He's a coach. He took them there. So, as I said, I really took exception to his statement saying that putting the blame on the players. I didn't like that at all. I didn't. I think at best, maybe could have said inadequate preparation. But don't blame your players. A good workman does not blame his tools. You understand? You take responsibility. So dodging responsibility there and putting it all on the players who did very, very well from a very, very tough qualification group. Remember, we knocked out Ghana on our way there. You understand? So I don't know how to. All apologies to that, but at the end of the day, not good. But hey, let's see how it pans out. I'm happy he's feeling the heat in a way. Looking at it, I buy what Femi has said. And it can only be better for Nigeria because we have 2 absolutely crucial games coming up, and he did not help himself.
Is it 2 or 4? We have 4.
I mean, 2 coming up back to back now. And
in the immediate,
he would have been on cloud 9 with him now if we had beaten Zimbabwe.
Yes,
do you understand?
This Chan would have just been his Chan.
Do you understand? But that's the match where that I think all that was that are not beating Zimbabwe. Come on now, 6 points would have been just okay,
secured.
It's secure in the bank.
He needs to know that the points matter. We don't care. I personally don't care about the playing style. Can play. Raw was playing boring football. Everybody I said, I don't care. Is he getting the results?
I maintained back then that Raw shouldn't have been replaced.
Oh well, that's another.
I wanted him gone because
conversation.
I was in St. Petersburg when Argentina beat us, and it was a disgrace the way we lost that game. But the NPFL started tomorrow.
I have today.
Thank you.
Have the fixtures open.
Who are the newly promoted teams once again?
There's Sokoto United, there is Kon Khalifa, there's Barao FC, and who's the last one? Wiki Tourists, yeah.
So nobody buying anybody?
Nobody's buying anybody.
Fantastic. Okay. Fixtures?
We open with Remo Stars Rivers United tonight. This evening, rather.
4 p.m. Abeokuta.
Winners and runners-up of last season.
Everyone has been asking questions. I tell people it's very simple. If you catch a train in the morning, you get there before the afternoon. If you use bus, you get there less than 2 hours. You are there. And once the game finishes at 6, You catch another bus in another 45 minutes.
You're back home.
1 hour, you're back home. It's Abeokuta. It's not in Ikene. So there's already a train station.
Hold on, that's Remo Stars.
Yes, they're playing at the MKO Abiola Stadium. They're renovating. Yes, they're renovating their own stadium. Okay. So go to Abeokuta. If you go there, this game is as in if you had nothing to do today, you can just play, come back.
I think their continental games will be in Uyo
or Abuja. They haven't announced
Abuja,
one yet.
So the MKO garden is the MKO says it's not good. It's not
continental. No.
CAF says only 2 stadiums for us. National Stadium in Abuja.
It would have worked best if it was. So they'll just stay in Abeokuta all season. Or their own games.
Yeah, well,
with their league games and continental games.
Yeah, it would have been good. It would
have been good if they stayed in the Remo Stadium too.
It would have been better, you mean?
It would have been great.
All right, so what?
It would have been best. So let me use best. It would have been best. So Niger Tornadoes, Nasarawa United, that's on Sunday. Kwara United, Ikorodu City on Sunday. Abia Warriors against Kano Pillars. That's a very good one. 4 p.m. on Sunday.
So which one is that?
Abia Warriors, Kano Pillars.
Abia
at home.
Yeah. Rangers against Kun Khalifa to start the season off. Wiki Tories against Plateau United. Katsina United will entertain Warri Wolves. Sorry, Warri Wolves are the 14, not Sokoto. Why did I say Sokoto from the top of my head? Sorry.
Well, nice to see Warri Wolves back in the Premier League.
There's Alkanemi Warriors against Bendel United. Shooting Stars will take on Bayelsa. Why Barao FC? They're playing at the Sani Abacha Stadium. Right? In Kano.
Oh, Kano, sorry.
They
take on Barao FC.
Take on Eimba. So they're using that's the Kano Pillar Stadium. So that's what they're using. So it means for this season, I don't know how the NPFL plans to do, but what I understand is that they probably won't play the same day.
Don't play it.
No, they won't. It's a San Siro situation.
Yeah,
they don't play the same day.
Even in the Premier League now, in Manchester, for instance, United City never play
the same day.
No, that's even because of the same city. These ones are using the same pitch.
We're saying the same thing.
That they are trying to ensure.
When you're home, the other team is away.
Exactly. So they do it for the same city, not talk less of the same
stadium.
So San Siro. But that's so weird though that AC Milan and
Inter still share stadium.
That's kind of weird. I don't know.
I'm very excited about the new season, and I say this because we have 4 private teams. I think this is the highest amount we've had in a very long time.
And the league champions are a private team.
So Remo Stars are a private team, Barao FC are a private team, Kun Khalifa are a private team. What's the fourth one? Ikorodu City are a private team. So I think the stakes are a lot higher because from what we saw last year, there will be this sort of expectations that private teams, private investment should see more. We should expect a lot more. For those who don't know, Barao is owned by the Deputy Senate President. That's the owner of Barao FC. Kun Khalifa is owned by a businessman in Imo State, so they're also pretty good. We saw what Ikorodu could do last year, where everybody knows what Remo can do. The old war horses are also returning. The Rivers United, the Kano Pillars. Pillars now have a new GM. Right, a new person running the club in Ahmed Musa.
Kano Pillars has always been well run.
And we've said it over and over again that it's one thing for the actors to speak when they're players. When you're an administrator, do better than what you're complaining. So we'll also be watching out for Kano Pillars to see what I like what they've done on social media. The unveiling of players. For me, it gets a pass mark. I think they've done the best unveiling this year in the NPFL. If you haven't gone, go to their social media page, follow their stories. It's been good. I think Rangers have also done something very similar. Right, in terms of trying to give the league a face, a cover, and that's good. I think
which is very important.
We always say clubs should put in the effort, put the work in, and Rangers have done that very well too. I must mention that Rivers United, from the players we roll through, they brought in quite a good number of experience.
So Remo Stars as well.
Remo Stars,
including some from guys from Mali. That's very important.
Right? I like the fact that John Noble is also back in the league. I never used to rate him that much in the Super Eagles, but I think that the NPFL returning after that. I haven't heard the Ikorodu City guy, Wali Ojetoye. The Israeli club he went to have sent him back. So I think it's going to be, hopefully, let's see if he comes back.
I tell you what, if we talk to any of these young guys anyway, you leave your home, people don't realize, that, the streets of foreign countries are not necessarily paved with gold. Do you understand? It's not easy. You leave your family, you leave our culture, our way of life.
It's a struggle to adapt.
A big struggle, and you go to a place that people don't send you. Do you understand? They're like, neighbor, my Gary don't finish. I beg, we are just come collect one Congo. Do you understand?
And you're expected to hit the ground running on day one.
Do you understand? New culture, at times a new language, accommodation. It's not easy at all. Weather, so many factors. So yes, the pay is better, but if they don't want to stay there, they should come back home. No, what I'm trying to say is that if we can make our own prevailing environment conducive, much more conducive, and more enabling and more, more conducive, then it will be better for everybody. You understand? We have a strong and viable league, which exports only the very best talent. You understand? Only the very best. Look at Cameroon, for instance. When you have the likes of Baleba, who else? They have some other. Do you understand? These are elite players.
But they weren't homegrown.
I know.
No, I think okay. I'm not sure about Baleba.
I think. I think Baleba was in Lille before.
Those guys were not homegrown. Yeah,
it was in Lille. Yeah, but
they have a 15% sell-on clause on his contract.
Lille.
So if whatever Man U pays, Lille gets 15%.
Man U can.
No, but he played. He did play in Cameroon. Yes, he did.
He played in Cameroon.
2017. Wow, 4 years.
Mm-hmm. He did.
So, and look at how about Mbomo?
I'm going to bring it out and I was wondering what Aqua. I saw Aqua, that he grew up in Aqua. So I was wondering is it Aqua Iboma B? I know, but so I think Mbomo was French. Again, I stand to be corrected, but it'll be good if our players also have. But the league has we only hope for the best.
How many elite players do we have now? Lukman,
okay. Mostly French.
Lukman,
Osimhen. Who else? Elite.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Because I still won't put Boniface in that bracket.
I was going to say Boniface.
I won't put Boniface in that bracket. No,
when he hits it,
he was, but I think he kind of.
I think that the system, and again, I'm not trying to criticize Boniface, but I think that the system he played in under Alonso really covered some of his flaws as a footballer. I think he's okay, but I don't think he's on the Osimhen's level.
Okay, what I want to call Arokodare elite is just near there.
I beg. Respect yourself.
He scored the number of goals in.
Respect yourself. Respect yourself.
In Belgium.
Respect yourself.
He's not doing badly.
What you say is not doing
for
badly.
you now. For you.
25 in 30 years.
Arokodare is not above. It will be. He's not. Iwobi has been consistent.
That's a matter of stature.
The Belgian league is a farmers league.
Premier League.
That's it.
Compared to a player who's been playing in different positions in the Premier League and has not been found wanting.
And been consistent. It's always picked.
Come on.
This guy too was the player of the year last season in Fulham. What's his name?
Calvin.
Yeah,
Calvin Bassey.
That's not bad. And I still think that Calvin is behind the Osimhen and the Lukman.
Of course he is.
And Arokodare is not in the same bracket as Calvin.
No, it's not definitely not.
Well, it's not. Say so.
It's not by goals now.
25 goals in an European league is not.
Belgium is a Belgian league. He scored 25 goals. Talk to me when he scores 25 goals in Germany, in Italy, in France. Do you understand? Or in Spain, or in.
If you see the look I'm giving you.
Why is Femi questioning me with his eyes?
Because I'm saying Bassey has been consistent. What he's done.
Good, that is
Arokodare has to be consistent. So it's not just about the number. You can tell me somebody scored 50 goals. If he did it once, do it again.
I mean, that's pretty. I give it to him. It's
do it again.
Plenty goals, but as
Walcott got his move in 2006 because of 100 goals in the calendar year.
No. Walcott was an exciting prospect from Southampton.
How old was Walcott at that time?
At 16. That's how he went to the World Cup.
So you are now comparing to Arokodare.
Do you remember that he went to the World Cup at 16?
Yeah.
And he dropped the likes of Defoe.
Defoe missed out in that squad.
And we know
there was one funny. That. So when Walker went to the World Cup back then, that he sat on Sokambe's lap.
Think about those mean facts. We'll come back and read your messages when we return from this.
Welcome back, guys. So, do you have any messages? We'll come to your phone calls shortly as well.
Oh, yeah. So we do. Let's start from the very beginning. Good morning, Sports Zone. I'm worried about Real Madrid's prospect this season with a new coach. I hope the partnership between Alonso and the club will last. By the way, what about Nwakali? Okay, what about he struggled at every club he's played for? I heard Barnsley doesn't want him anymore. is due to discipline.
I think it's discipline attitudinal issues.
Yes, he once showed a great promise as a midfielder. God bless Nigeria. Talk by Farawe. Thank you very much. I think we've all answered discipline issue. Professor Tunde from Victoria says, thank God it's Friday to everyone in the studio. As for the upcoming EPL matches, the only easy game I see from the big clubs in England is the match between Arsenal versus Leeds. But I see the other big clubs struggling, such as the match between Manchester City versus Tottenham. West Ham, Chelsea, that's tonight. Fulham, Manchester United. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Yes. I'm loving it. It's a weekend.
There's some bad belly there.
But what that Arsenal Leeds game will not be easy.
It's not good. Don't think
that's not hard.
Doesn't matter.
It'll be easy.
But again, I'm not saying Arsenal will lose.
But it's very thought for Spurs fans who are absolutely insane and rabidly furious online yesterday, because talk about defeats being started from the jaws of victory. And you know the funny thing, Arsenal bought it for 67 point something million. Eberechi's release clause was 68 million pounds. That expired last Friday. You know, say when I just pay the release clause.
Okay, so I had this argument. They said it wasn't the release clause. It was because Crystal Palace had an European game last night, and Spurs wanted him to play in that game.
Spurs wanted him to
play? No, not that they didn't want. Like Crystal Palace wanted him, and Crystal Palace wanted him to play, and Daniel Levy agreed.
A big mistake on Daniel
Levy.
So
that he would play last night, then sign this morning.
But did he play last night?
No, he did not.
And he called up. I watched Oliver. What's his name? The Crystal Palace coach.
Oliver Glasner
said Ebere called him in the morning and said he wasn't feeling too well, and he said just have to accept. So he was obviously not in the right headspace to play. So I don't know whether Arsenal played a blinder or whether it's Spurs that missed an empty net. I don't know which one.
They missed a great player,
but they missed a great, because he would have slotted in very well at Spurs because of the way they play. And I really rate Thomas Frank. So, but hey, it is what it is. I think this is the third time. Apparently, his name slips my mind now. Okay, Willian wanted to sign for Spurs before Chelsea snatched him.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah.
Then the blonde pig that played in the center with Jesus. What's his name? Manu Petit.
Yeah.
Was actually on his way to sign for Spurs, and he got a call and he went to go and sign. He got a mini cap. I went to go and sign for Spurs.
Why?
Yes.
Stature.
Yes.
Paul from Yaba says, Femi, I'm not sure say you go sabi dance.
You know sabi dance? I can call. I've never seen him dance.
I don't know how to dance actually. I won't even lie.
Too stiff. Yes, I said so.
Mushin. Those were the days of good music.
Yes, sir. See why you sabi.
Okay. Moving on.
Good morning. You are the DJ Nostalgia of Federal Republic Music. How they kindly put those chauvinistic contributors straight so that people can learn to reject the culture of chauvinism. Just ask yourself as a Nigerian, how do I treat my fellow man and woman? Do the right thing. But this one not for us.
I don't understand.
Do you know
the right thing? Then your society.
Do you know a place where chauvinism doesn't exist?
Where?
North Korea. Kim Jong-un wants to report his daughter with the secondary school. She's the one that's going to rule everybody or something. She's in high school or something.
I think you're going to say Tamaskara or something.
Oh, no.
Tamaskara.
What about?
Okay, you don't know. Okay, you didn't get it.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Sports Zone. Loving the vibe this morning. Femi, who be this?
Femi's who be this one? He's always cracking me up.
Good morning. Femi's in the studio today. I wouldn't bother sending a sports-related message. I don't understand his beef with the messages. Cheers.
You don't read that.
I just read it this morning. And we want to send it early. It will be there. I got to look and also witness that we're not skipping messages. Fortune from a better mentor says, I don't know why when it comes to sports, it's always the men that would just make us look useless. Look at Super Falcons and the Tigers. They made us proud and received $100,000. When it came to men's turn, Super Eagles and the Tigers, they made us look useless.
No.
Fortune, Steve explained this thing. If you listen to Steve's interview, the rugby coach,
it's there. But at the end of the day, the counter argument that you play, the women are not playing girls; they're playing their fellow women. Yeah. You understand? And the truth of the matter is, one of the reasons that I for one became a fag. You understand? And that's it. Falcon first start getting wrong ideas.
Exactly.
Falcon's advocate general. Do you understand?
Okay.
I felt the women were doing so well, and they were totally under-remunerated as per the men guys. Do you understand? You know, you remember our breakfast with a good gentleman the other day. You know, spoke about how we won like 3 WAFCONs or something. I don't think girls got anything. The last 3 WAFCONs before this one, I don't think girls were. You know, I don't think got any tangible remuneration. I do not think so.
Monsoon Akiode from Isheri Oshun says, "Good morning, everyone. Seriously, Femi, you get bad mouth. Which I do. That's your example for Coyote. It was just we were talking about success stories. It's a success story now.
You should write a book, My Sojourn to Success.
Yes.
Good.
It's a success story. IK from Lekki say, waiting Oga Coyote they play. Make una play Akpala music, Jare TGIF.
Thank you.
He's talking to you that if you play.
Somebody just sent you a name for your book. My Sojourn to Success. Through Equatorial Guinea, Mali, Burkina.
I actually have a name for my book. I was supposed to do this year, but I haven't had time to do this together.
Okay.
Yeah,
Olaya says, good morning, Sports Zone. A good one for us now, getting AZ. I'm so
but has it been confirmed?
elated.
Has he signed?
Yeah.
He has not signed, but it's almost
It's
done.
like a done deal.
And Spurs know they've lost, so they've just back him. I won't be able to see that. He used the W word for Martinelli in the lineup.
Okay.
To me, Ateta doesn't have an excuse for not winning anything for us this season. Thank you, guys. Olaya, I do need to add the W word.
Exactly.
Kalistus says, "Good morning. Your station." Okay, Kali, this one is for the PD of Lagos Talks. He will deal with it. I know.
Where is he calling? Where is he sending from?
He says from, I think, Ogudu Ojota area. Yeah, that's where he's talking from. And the PD knows what he's talking about. Let's go to phone calls. Time is fast spent.
Yeah, let's take one or two. Good morning, Ambassador.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday. Maybe on Friday or Thursday, we need Apala as well. We don't understand this music that this Potonu boy has.
No wala.
Not every time you come and play this.
No wala. We hear you. Your wishes are good. Aruna inshallah next week.
I hope the NPFL will change this time around. But in as much as our team don't play on their home ground, on the continent, they can't go anywhere. You can't expect a team from Enugu to go and play in Akwa Ibom. How many supporters will go from Enugu to Akwa Ibom to go and support them?
True that.
So we should do the right thing.
All right, so
We really want a different result.
all right, thank you. We gotta go.
For the EPL, Arsenal and Tola, let them come and sign go Nigeria to beat their team.
Okay, thank you.
Oh God. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Femi.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Mr. Shegu Ekaro. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Shegu. Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Shegu from Ojota. Mr. Shegu,
Yeah.
the NPFL, you know, my suggestion is that they should do well, because I believe that even in their local environment, they should do a small rally. Because if more people watch this game, because Nigerians, it is very easy to penetrate Nigerians. I like ball. If they can actually capture their own small community, boys, people will speak about them. I will gain interest. So that even when they are doing the run, they should give people their jersey.
Okay.
That is just to start from there. NPFL, we are Nigerians, we are well. Tobati Dorobo, if you can power.
Also, but Shegu,
penetrate. Honestly,
Shegu, I'll just say it's not that easy to penetrate Nigerians, so but moving on.
I'm just going to ignore that. Babs Somaja says, good morning, Sports Zone. I'm pumped that the NPFL is opening soon. Just read the news that Kano Wanko and Aimba let go 22 players from their team squad. Now, Kane, they use pursue them. Kilo de 22.
So where lies
like
the
the whole
fluency and cohesiveness?
Good morning, everyone. Instead of Eric Chelle to face his job, they give NFL voice. If he fails to perform, he will get putted out. The national team of Nigeria is hot cake. It should not be for coaches looking for a way to revive their career. This is SND2. Promise from Jackon. It says, for us not to win a trophy, they should have signed Oliver Glasner instead of Eze. It also hurts to say Bere goes back to a team that abandoned and couldn't develop him as an under-13 player. A clear case of Arsenal eating their cake and having it. Eze is a great player, but he's leaving a better coach to a kindergarten coach. No matter who Arteta signs, Amorim will still win the Premier League before him. Congrats to Medugu. If the next WAFCON is not a qualifier for the World Cup, I would have wished Nigeria to fail. Good luck. Promise from Jacko. Promise, bro.
The only thing that I liked about, Oliver Glasner is a fantastic coach, to be honest with you. Really brilliant coach. And one of the big six is definitely going to go for him. Then that jibe about Amorim winning the title before Arteta, I'll say amen to that. As unlikely as that may seem, I'll say big amen to that.